My favorite part is just seeing someone smile, frankly. A lot of these wishes that we do, these people may not see anybody that makes them smile all day long. So to go there, make them smile, hold their hand, you made their day whether you granted a wish or not.
It was our very first wish, and it was Norma Sue wanted to go to Bologna, Italy, where her husband Victor's plane was shot down in World War II. And the grandson had connected with these people and found out Norma Sue never knew, anything about it, but they found a piece of the plane. They tracked it back to Victor. They connected on the internet, and they made a monument to him on the River Siena, a whole monument to this American war hero that was that his plane got shot down by the Germans. And he was taken as a prisoner of war. And so I, myself, went to Italy with Norma Sue. She's 95. And the town literally rolled out the red carpet, gave her a key, gave her a piece of the plane. You know, there was a marching band, a whole celebration. The Italian television was there and hosted her for a solid 3 days.
What inspired me to become involved with Twilight Wish? When I was in my early 20s, I actually had a nonprofit for seniors in South Florida, and I've always had this love for seniors. Well, after getting married and having children and life sort of taking over, I fell out of being able to work with them. And I was in my office, and they did, I think it was L'Oreal Paris, did a feature on the founder of Twilight Wish, and they told the story of it, and I was like, this is for me. I need to be a part of this.
I always say that I believe myself and our volunteers get a lot more than we give when we do these wishes, because it feels so good to be able to help these well-deserving seniors who have given back their whole lives. It's our opportunity to give back to them.
Everybody is just so excited for what this is going to grow into in Rhode Island. I actually just met with the head of the Rhode Island Meals on Wheels, and they're going to partner with us to spread the word. And I, created a bunch of pamphlets and literature for them to give to their 82 drivers who are, they're boots on the ground. They know who these people are living in their, own homes that could really benefit from an outside of the box Twilight Wish. So I'm so excited to have wishes start coming in.
My favorite wish, and I don't know if you can see this on camera, but this is by far, and I have this in my office. It's on my desk. I look at it every day. She was a retired Army nurse and worked in drug and alcohol rehab and just had this great career. And her wish was a jar of this special spaghetti sauce made in Erie, Pennsylvania, and 2 hours with a therapy dog. And it was one of those wishes we were able to collaborate with other people in the community. And so Daisy the dog was part of Therapy Dogs United in Erie, Pennsylvania. And it was the same type of dog that she had to give up because she could no longer care for the dog. And so it was just heartwarming to see her spend literally 2 hours just loving and kissing and scrunching and doing all kinds of wonderful things with the dog. Fast forward, she had to go into a nursing home and subsequently passed away. And so I went to the funeral, and her son came up to me and said, "Oh, you're from Twilight Wish." And he grabbed me and gave me this big hug, and he said, "You have no idea the impact you had." In her room in the nursing home, there were pictures of all of her grandkids, and on the other wall were all these pictures of Daisy the dog. And, you walk away from that and you go, that wasn't that. 2 jars of spaghetti sauce and 2 hours with a therapy dog is not a lot. And yet it was so impactful. And I think that was one of those wishes that nobody left that house dry. We were all crying.
We are an interesting area here in the Southern California part of Temecula, Murrieta, Hemet. We actually have a neighboring city that's called Sun City, which is probably 80% seniors. They are so receptive and so excited about us being in the Inland Empire and being able to promote and possibly generate numerous wishes for the folks that are in our community. I've had such a great response from the senior centers, from the Calvary community churches, all the churches actually, who to a T, like some others have said, had never heard of Twilight Wish or an opportunity to help the elderly to be granted a wish to make their life a little more memorable.
A friend of mine was talking to a niece, and the niece said to her about elderly people, they're invisible. Then I realized what she meant, and I thought, I got to take this on and do some good within Mercer County.
My favorite part of wish granting is getting as many people as possible involved in a wish, whether it be something small that they can give, one of their gifts, one of their talents, or just to be part of actually being there when a person receives their wish. There's something about that. There's something really special that touches your heart when you're actually there and see it. And it could be a big wish, it could be a small wish, it doesn't matter. It's the same sort of feeling that you get, that you have really impacted somebody's life, a senior who's lived and donated and made the world what it is today for us, and you somehow are making their world better. It's amazing.
Thank you so very, very much for making this world a nicer place to age, one wish at a time.